All right, exhibitors, if you will walk to the center of the arena, we're going to line up facing our judges and ring stewards.
Shoot low, Sheriff. They're riding Shetland ponies.
And the funny part is that these actually aren't Shetlands. They are going to be registered as Pintos.
As Pintos?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses. And we're back, broadcasting in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Pinto World Championship. And Susie, what are we doing with these small little animals?
Well, we are going to register them as Pintos, and so you can actually do that right here at the show. They have a form. You submit some paperwork with them, grade horses, or if you have another breed, you can also transfer them into the Pinto Association.
There you go. With over 700 classes, it fills the need for every breed. Hello, everyone. My name's Ed Adams.
And I'm Susie Arbo.
And welcome to Better Horses.
Introducing Taylor Tompson from Kansas City. As an exhibitor in the Western Dressage discipline, Taylor will give us her experience and educate us on growing events and her competition.
We are honored to welcome back Darrell Bilke, Chief Operating Officer of the Pinto Horse Association. Darrell shares his concept of an all-breed show, his experience in the equine industry, and operating the largest horse show in the country.
Welcome Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Suzann Dunkerly. Suzanne presents the world of drug testing and its importance it plays in the equine shows.
Proud to present our co-host Susie Arbo, and her special friends will show us just how simple the process of registering the Pinto World Championship Show can be.
So stay with us as we give you the sights and sounds and the inside look at the Pinto World Championship in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
We're proudly airing on RFT TV, the Cowboy Channel, streaming on Equus Television, and please follow us on social media.
We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, Heritage Tractor is bringing you unbeatable savings during our truckload sale. Right now, you can take home a John Deere mower for as low as $72 a month. Plus, enjoy fantastic financing rates during this limited time event. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Visit your local Heritage Tractor today or check us out online at heritagetractor.com.
Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
They've given everything for us. Now it's their turn to rediscover their strength. At War Horses for Veterans, we offer more than healing. We offer a chance for veterans and first responders to rebuild their lives through the power of horse therapy, helping participants overcome trauma, reduce anxiety, and find peace in ways traditional therapies often cannot. They stood for us. Now let's stand with them. Visit warhorsesforveterans.org.
I'm Taylor Tompson, and I am from William Woods University in Fulton, Missouri, and we are here at Pinto World Championships in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we just competed in dressage, Western Dressage Intro Level 1. WDAA is Western Dressage, and it's basically just dressage, just in Western tack, and it kind of helps include more horses to be able to do that dressage and give them more of a job. So this is Cupcake. She is 7 years old and she is a quarter horse. She was actually donated by Sherry Tierney, and a year and a half ago she was unstarted. She had never had a saddle on her back, never had a rider. And this past year and a half we broke her to ride, we've done pleasure driving, and we decided just to have fun and enter the Western Dressage and just to give her something fun to do and a break from all the hunter under and the pleasure driving we've done. When I trained for Western Dressage, I actually took lessons with our dressage professor at William Woods University. We've had multiple 5:30 a.m. lessons, and we just worked on a lot of bending and exercising and getting her free flowing in the shoulder because she tends to be very stiff. So we did a lot of circling and loosening up through her body to be able to compete in this, what we did today. Historically, I've done just basic hunter-under training, a lot of like the stock horse type stuff. So when I transferred to Western Dressage, it was kind of interesting doing more of the on contact, since in hunter-under we do a lot of loose contact, barely a lot more leg and things like that. But adding the leg and the physical contact, more contact, kind of helped her loosen through her body and her shoulder, and she was less stiff. So I think that even helped us in the hunter-under eventually too, because we've won 3 buckles at this horse show in the hunter-under classes. So William Woods University is a private equestrian college, and so I actually just previously graduated from William Woods University, and so I am attending this horse show, the Pinto World Championships, as my last recall and everything at William Woods University. But I started there as a saddle seat rider, and I fell in love with the Western and this past couple years, and I just went all for it, and now I'm here at Pinto Worlds and just having the time of my life. So prior to going into the ring, I do focus on a lot of circles and loosening up through her shoulders just so she stays nice and loose and bendy. And then right before I go in, I like to let her look at everything and kind of focus and take everything in, because I feel like that's when she kind of gets better in herself, is when she can just take everything in and have a deep breath and right before we go into our test. Some of my main concerns and challenges is she's a very wiggly horse, so keeping our straight lines straight, especially when we enter in at the straight jog, it's kind of intimidating because she's a little wiggly all over the place, but we managed to get through it. And then going into our corners, she sometimes likes to go outside of the ring when I push her too much in the corners, so we had to find that happy medium to stay deep in those corners, but also staying inside the ring. And so we did those throughout the corners, and then her circles are the best circles she's ever done at this show and out of all our practices. A speaker is someone that calls out the movements of the test while you're performing the test. So I only had 2 patterns to memorize for this whole horse show, so that's why I chose not to have a speaker and to just kind of show off that I can do that without that. But if I had 10 patterns that I had to memorize, I would have definitely used a speaker, because it is a very long test to memorize. So why I did Western Dressage was just to have a fun class and do something different and challenge myself and also my horse. So my advice is just to go out and do it. Just find somebody, look for reviews, and just go out and do it and have fun and just be yourself and just do it. Hi, I'm Taylor Tompson, and this is my horse Cupcake, and I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and we are here at the Pinto World Championships in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're watching Better Horses.
Cowboys and cowgirls, don't go anywhere. We have more Better Horses coming your way from Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Pinto World Championships.
Get quality you can stand on. Hoof Grip is the proprietary formula that provides shock absorption for your animals with no ice buildup, slipping, cracking, or sogginess, making it the safest, most comfortable, and maintenance-free flooring on the market. Hoof Grip installs quickly and easily over existing surfaces, is easy to clean, and withstands extreme heat or cold. From vet offices to barns, wash racks to trailers and more. Visit hoofgrip.com to find a dealer in your area today.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
The Veterinary Health Center at Kansas State University announces a new service for horses. Hi, I'm Dr. Dylan Luter, a specialist in equine performance medicine. Our new service focuses on lameness diagnosis, advanced imaging, physical therapy, and regenerative medicine for horses with injuries preventing them from performing at their best. We can treat a variety of conditions and design a customized rehabilitation plan to meet the needs of each client and their horse. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
I'm Darrell Bilke with the Pinto Horse Association. I am the Executive Secretary and COO of the association. We're here in Tulsa with our 35th Pinto World Show in Tulsa. First year here was in 1990, so in Aggie math, I think that's 35 years. So that we've been here in Tulsa with the Pinto World. So we got a nice show this year. It's up. We've got we're going to end up having probably 1,600 plus horses through the gate. Going to hit roughly between 8,500 and 9,000 entries. So we're looking for a nice horse show. So Pinto is a very blessed. We are a show horse association to start with. We're not a blood breed. So we have a color division for the color, the paint color, the Pinto color. The horse has got at least 4 inches of white on their bodies somewhere. But also we have a solid registry, which we're very proud of too. That registry, we can register any horse, any color, any type in that registry. We can register Palominas, Buckskins, Appaloosas, quarter horses, Arabians, saddlebreds, any breed that is that color, bays, sorrels, grays, the Gray Association, the Roan Association. So plus we can register those horses from the mini all the way up to the stock horse. So and the thoroughbreds. So I mean basically any horse, any breed, any type can be registered in the Pinto Association. We have 750 classes here, and basically you can come here, and if you want to come and spend 13 days with us, we'll have something that you'll like. I mean, one day we had Western Dressage going in one arena, we had barrels and poles, flag race going in another arena, and we had Western Pleasure going in another arena. So basically all 3 different types we had going. So, and then the next day we had jumping, hunter hack, working hunter, but you know, we've got reining, Western riding. I think we've got 3 or 4 days of halters. We've got from the mini halter to the stock horse halter to the pleasure type halter to the saddle type halter. So basically, like I said, we got something for everyone. So if you can't find what you like, I'm sorry. You know, we try to please everyone. So Pinto feel so strong about our youth program. I mean, youth is very, very important to us. And the association, if they want to be here 50 years from now, if we don't get the youth involved, we're history. So that's the reason we've reached out to try to get more 4-H and FFA young people involved in the judging contest, the speech contest. They don't have to own a horse, but they like a horse. So we want to get them involved in the equine world somewhere. So kids need to be involved in an animal project, you know, somewhere, because I mean it teaches them so much responsibility. But you know, we like to get them in the equine industry because you know they've got to take care of them, they got to train them. You know, it becomes family to them and teaches them a lot more responsibility. And it's just, I mean, I feel personally, my children was raised in it, and you know, it's probably the best thing that we could do. You know. Our events, we try to plan this thing. I like to say that this is the Disneyland horse show, so they can come and do other things, you know, with the family. So our main goal is family, family, family. You know. We'd like to thank Better Horses for being part of it. I mean, they help us, and I mean, we're great partners being with Better Horses TV, and they help us market ourselves, and so we all have to pull on the rope together. So thank you, Better Horses. We appreciate it.
And our world champion is going to be entry 1625, Black Magic Blueprint, Delaney Foster. Nice job, young lady.
Hey, cowboys and cowgirls, don't go anywhere. We have more Better Horses coming your way.
1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PtHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
I'm Dr. Suzann Dunkerly. I'm a DVM and I'm an MS, and I am the drug testing veterinarian here at the Pinto World Championship at Tulsa, Oklahoma. My primary job here at Pinto World is to receive some orders from the Pinto World and to catch the winners of several classes throughout the day. And those winners will actually meet here at the drug testing station, and we will pull blood, and then that blood will be submitted to a laboratory for testing of drugs. We're drug testing because we want to play the rules right and the care of the horse, with all doubt. And so we do take it randomly, pull in the horse's bloods just to make sure everybody here at this show is playing the rules right, which is why I love this show so much. Working it for 12 years, this has been extremely fun to be around this group of people. So they take care of their horses well, and that is why we test. We're testing for a multitude of different drugs, but one of the most common will be NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like bute and banamine, and there are many in that class. And we test for that just to make sure that the levels are appropriate and not too high, causing metabolic problems, disease problems, future in the horse, and to be fair amongst all the competitors, so there is nobody that will be outdone by just using drugs. As an exhibitor, if you feel like something is wrong, then you need to file that, but every exhibitor that's on any medications here at the show needs to file the medications that horse is on at the Pinto World Championship show office. And that material, that information comes back as we get our results from the blood testing. You know, drug testing is nothing new. And we've been doing it for a long time, and as the levels of the competitions get higher, like this one, the World Championship, it has been going on for easily 20 years now. So it's nothing new across the industry, and we are particularly happy that we are making people recognize the care of their horses to last a long time with those drugs. So the best use of the drugs. Well, why do I do this? Well, first of all, I just love horses, and I competed heavily as a kid. My daughter competed heavily also, and I never competed with Pinto, but ironically, we now have a Pinto paint on my property. It's a geriatric, and we love that horse dearly. But I just love the Pinto people. It's another group of people that I've been with for 13 years, and I just really enjoy being around the staff, the workers here, but I also love all the competitors. And it's a family adventure. It comes with trainers that I really enjoy, all the way down to kids, and it has all the disciplines, and that's what's exciting. I'm kind of an English person as far as my riding, eventing, and endurance, and hunter jumpers and dressage. But I see a little bit of everything here, and I learn something every year on the different disciplines, so that's why I like it. Hi, I'm Dr. Dunkerly, DVM, MS. We are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Pinto World Championship Horse Show, and you are watching Better Horses.
You go all the way around the curve. way back to the other end of the pen.
Hey cowboys and cowgirls, don't go anywhere. We have more better horses coming your way from Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Pinto World Championships.
Get quality you can stand on. Hoof Grip is the proprietary formula that provides shock absorption for your animals with no ice buildup, slipping, cracking, or sogginess, making it the safest, most comfortable, and maintenance-free flooring on the market. Hoof Grip installs quickly and easily over existing surfaces, is easy to clean, and withstands extreme heat or cold. From vet offices to barns, wash racks to trailers and more. Visit hoofgrip.com to find a dealer in your area today.
Hey y'all, Heritage Tractor is bringing you unbeatable savings during our truckload sale. Right now, you can take home a John Deere mower for as low as $72 a month. Plus, enjoy fantastic financing rates during this limited time event. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Visit your local Heritage Tractor today or check us out online at heritagetractor.com.
Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
So happy you're now Pintos. Kind of exciting. Hey everybody, I have been so excited to do this segment today because I want to show people how easy it is to register a Pinto with the association. So I have little Moon Pie here and Cinnamon, and we are just kind of walking through the process and to show people that it doesn't have to be a daunting, intimidating thing. It's actually very easy, and the Pinto Association has made it very user-friendly. So it really starts with the paperwork, and you can actually download the forms online. It's right on the Pinto Horse Association website. Or if you're at the show like I went to the show office here and talked to the amazing staff there. They were so friendly and helpful and kind. They gave me 2 different forms, one for each horse, and it's literally choosing a name for the horse. It's talking about their coloring, whether they're in the solid registry or an actual Pinto colored horse. And then what you do is you have them inspected, or you can take pictures of them. And so you need all 4 sides of them pictured. Or if you have a Pinto inspector in your local area, or if you're at a Pinto show, they can come right up to you and they can look at your horse. They just want to make sure that you're, the same horse is what you're putting on the paper, basically. And then the other thing that you want to do is decide your time frame. So, for instance, if you wanted to show here at the horse show, there's a rush fee that you can pay and have the papers turned over within 8 hours, which is so cool. But some people have their horses born on their ranch or their farm and they want to register them right away. Other people have waited years. Like these guys are 6 and 7 years old, and I just decided to get them registered. So no matter what horse you have at home, they don't even need other sets of papers. For instance, maybe you're thinking you need a quarter horse or a palomino or whatnot to register. You don't need that. You can even take a grade horse and register, and that's what these guys were born actually in Oklahoma, but we have no information on their parents, and we can still register them, which is very cool. So once you have the registration form filled out, then what you need to do is either write a check or enter your credit card information, And if you're at the show, you can walk it right to the registration booth. Or if you're at home, all you do is you can either take a picture of it and email it and scan it, or put a stamp and put it in an envelope and get it in the mail to the Pinto Horse Association. It's that easy.
Good job, girls. You guys so excited?
So if you're on the fence about registering your horse as a Pinto, I highly recommend it. It's that easy. These guys' paperwork is all submitted and now they're Pintos.
Hey, thank you for watching Better Horses. And if you've missed any of our shows, check us out at betterhorses.com, where you can see all our episodes.
You can also follow us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper coming out 5 times a year.
You're gonna love it.